So you mentioned vertical integration. You got the property management and the construction vertically integrated. Now, another side of this that you guys do that I don't hear too many other companies doing is the supply chain side of the house. I don't know if that's full on vertical integration if you own those companies or businesses, but talk about how going direct to the source, and I know you deal with the local warehouses and store product and have customized packages going into each unit. Talk about how that process has optimized your business and given you an edge as far as passing through better returns to investors.
Yeah, great question, Johnny. This has been a big advantage. This is not completely vertically integrated, but we're getting significant wholesale buying power and advantage. So we have a manufacturing partner that's manufacturing the materials overseas for all of the materials inside the unit. So we're buying directly from the manufacturer. They're shipping overseas. They have two warehouses in the US. One is in Phoenix and the other one is in Dallas. And then they're building custom kits in these warehouses and delivering them to our properties on site. So they'll drop 2 or 3 pallets inside of a unit, and everything for that unit has been custom measured for that unit. So it's going to have all the vinyl plank flooring cut already for that unit. It's going to have all the cabinets already assembled, all the dimensions that we need. The quartz countertops have already been prefabricated to outfit that kitchen. And so our guys can come in and just blow through it and start cranking through renovations. Whereas before, you're using different third-party contractors and they're running around Home Depot, Lowe's. Even if you have like the Commercial Pro membership with Home Depot, they oftentimes don't have what you need when you need it. And they're not going to store massive amounts of supplies. Whereas with our partnership that we have, we'll buy hundreds of units worth of materials months in advance. It gets manufactured and stored for us in these warehouses, and then they'll ship it. They've got their own box trucks and they're dropping it on site at the properties. And so it just gives us, it not only does it help with efficiencies because logistically we can crank through more units and everything's organized, but we're getting significant reductions in price. We get significant discounts, almost half of what we would pay. So we're paying between $15,000 to $16,500 a unit all in for materials and labor. And that includes like a Class A interior type of finish, which is quartz countertops, the subway tile backsplash, stainless steel appliances, brand new cabinet boxes. That would cost us at least $25,000 to $30,000 a unit all in for materials and labor if we were to try to bootstrap that unit together, going to Home Depot, Lowe's, things like that. And we know that because we used to have to do that. And so that gives us a big advantage because this level of scope didn't used to make sense economically to put in these Class B workforce housing apartments because we were spending too much. It didn't justify the rent. But once we were able to get our price down, we spend the same amount of money on quartz countertops as Formica. It's just the same. It's the same amount of money for us to buy brand new cabinet boxes instead of having to repair the current boxes and put new doors on them and paint them, things like that. So what it does is it gives us a competitive advantage with leasing because our interior units are superior to at least 90% or more of our competition for the same vintage in Phoenix and Dallas. So when tenants are looking, they're like, hey, I can get this really nice scope for still an affordable rent as compared to what a Class A would charge. But this scope is much higher end than all the other types of 1980s apartments that are charging a similar price point. So it just gives us a big advantage overall.